That was a really great night's sleep tonight. Let me see what's downstairs for breakfast.
JJ, come here immediately. Apparently there is something very serious happening in the world, and we need to find out what it is right now. All the villagers are very agitated and very scared of this news.
Oh no, that's horrible. Let me see what's happening right now. This looks like something really scary. I just need to turn on the TV and then we'll find out what's going on. I'm really curious about this.
Urgent. 2 tsunamis are about to hit more than 200,000 villages around the world. Practically the entire world will be hit by these giant waves. Run immediately to the highest place you can. Don't forget to bring supplies and survival items. Take cover immediately. This is a really difficult situation, so be very careful. It is certainly the most catastrophic situation that humanity has ever faced.
Oh no! Mikey, this is horrible! We need to solve this right now! Let's think about what we can do to survive this huge catastrophe. Look, all the villagers from the villa and also the iron golems are leaving. What do you think they're thinking of doing? I'm really worried about them too. However, I have an idea that's even better than the villagers' idea, Mikey. How about we go to the city bridge? It's not fully built yet, but I'm sure it's the highest and strongest place we could go. That's the only place we'll be able to survive these 2 tsunamis, I'm sure of it. We can't waste time. Let's go there right now. Unfortunately, we don't have time to get supplies because we live very close to the sea, and this makes it very difficult for us to get more supplies, because here, the tsunami will certainly arrive much faster. So, let's wait for the first tsunami to pass, and then we'll look for supplies. Because I'm sure that since the bridge is very strong, it will withstand the tsunamis and also prevent our entire island from being flooded. This will allow us to survive peacefully without any problems. We also can't say that we will be 100% safe because we have to always be alert to see if the bridge has any problems or not. However, it is still our greatest chance of survival.
Perfect, JJ. That's really the best idea possible. Take advantage of the fact that you got those carrots because they will definitely be our only source of food for a while. But you're right, we didn't have much time to wait for supplies because we live very close to the sea. So we really needed to get to the bridge as quickly as possible. It's good that they left a path so we could get up to the bridge without having to climb, because that makes our way much easier. Also, I really hope that all the villagers in the village are okay. They are our friends and I would be very sad if something happened to them.
Exactly, Mikey! And look at this. The bridge that connects this island to the other islands is looking really amazing. I hope nothing bad happens and that we can return to our homes soon with as little destruction as possible. Now, it's time to wait for the first tsunami and hope it doesn't hit us, Mikey. It's time for the first tsunami and we have to be very careful. Oh no, there's the first tsunami. I really hope we're all okay now. It's time for the truth. In a little while, we'll know if we were really right and that the tsunami will stop when it hits the bridge. I really hope it does. Take cover, Mikey. Let's get down on the ground right now and hold on as tight as we can to whatever we can to protect ourselves.
A few moments later.
Perfect, we survived, Mikey. Just look at this. The first tsunami has already caused a lot of destruction down there, but we will still be able to easily go to the bunker at my house in search of supplies for the second super tsunami that promises to be even bigger than the first, and this will be really scary.
I'm glad we survived, JJ. I'm really happy about that. However, I'm sure many people who chose to stay in the village because they didn't believe in the tsunami were stranded or were completely hit by the tsunami, and that's very sad. So let's do our best to protect these people if they want to, and invite them to come with us to the bridge. Also, let's protect ourselves so that this doesn't happen to us too. Let's get as many supplies as possible from your bunker at home, JJ. This is getting more and more serious and more frightening.
Exactly, Mikey. The villagers who chose to stay in the village were really foolish to believe that the tsunami wouldn't hit them. Now, unfortunately, they will have to suffer the consequences, and this is horrible. However, I really hope that everyone who is alive is okay, because now they know that another real tsunami is coming. And even if they choose not to believe, we will try to help them. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video to help me and Mikey survive the tsunami. We really need your help for this because we are really worried about the second tsunami. Now, It's time to enter the bunker and hope that it is not completely flooded, because that would be horrible. And we would have lost all of our food source and also our health potions and diving suits that I had set aside in case there was a tragedy like this. Therefore, these health regeneration potions will help us a lot in case something bad happens to us or any of our fellow villagers. I am really happy that so far my house and Mikey's house have not been completely hit, but I don't know how long it will stay like this. I am really scared about the possible power that the second tsunami will have, and it is really scary just to think about the size of the wave and the total destruction it will cause in the village. The villagers who are outside really have to believe that another tsunami is coming, but apparently they don't want to believe it, because they didn't even listen to us or leave their houses. Some are even still inside their houses, and some unfortunately lost their lives. So, Mikey and I have to be thankful because we are very well and have not suffered anything so far. So, let's go back to the bridge as quickly as possible to be able to organize everything before the second tsunami hits the village. I am really curious to know what is happening in the rest of the world, but unfortunately we no longer have the energy to be able to see what is happening in the rest of the world.
JJ, I also brought a chest and a hopper with me because I know that the sea will bring many things and items along with the tsunami. So, it could be a good idea because we will get many resources and also recover many items that may be lost by us or by others. In addition, of course, it can help us get the village back to normal and help rebuild all the houses in the village. I am really scared and anxious because of the tsunami, but I really believe that we will be able to survive easily because now we are much more prepared. I am really anxious and scared, but I want the tsunami to pass soon so we can end this once and for all.
Yes, Mikey, this makes us really anxious for the tsunami to pass soon and for everything to go back to normal. And since we are now really much more prepared, I am much less scared now, and I am much more confident even though I am very anxious. Now, it is time to organize all the items we brought so that if the tsunami hits us, we will not be hit by our own items that we brought. So, I am really much more confident because of all our latest plans. I still don't really understand why the villagers didn't agree to come with us. However, I understand their opinion that they believe that there won't be another tsunami. Well, it's really hard to believe that 2 tsunamis would happen in a row. I believe that this is the first time this has happened in history. Besides, nothing like this has ever happened in our village, and that's why many of the villagers who chose to stay believed that there would never be a chance of something so horrible happening. However, with the climate changes in the world, it turns out that anything is possible, even if it's never happened before. Now, we really have to finish our preparations, because I'm sure we'll have a lot of work to do after the tsunami passes, because we'll have a long period of readaptation and reconstruction of the village. Besides, there's a heavy rain forecast for when the tsunami comes, and this is horrible because it will also harm even people who are traveling by plane at the moment. Mikey, check this out! The tsunami is already on its way. It's time to finally find out if everything we've done will really keep us safe. Also, don't forget to put on your wetsuit, Mikey. As soon as the tsunami gets close enough, I'll put mine on too. It's really big and really scary, and I'm really scared even though I wasn't before.
Guys, please subscribe to the channel and like the video to help me and JJ.
A few moments later.
We really survived again, Mikey. That's great. However, look at all this destruction that the tsunami caused. Just as we imagined, even a plane ended up crashing here on the bridge. Besides the plane, a submarine also ended up here and the village is completely destroyed. Now, we have to help these villagers who arrived here in the village, very injured. Let's use our health regeneration potions right now to help them, even if they didn't accept our help before. Because we really have to help everyone, even if they were ignorant before. Because we really have to be good people, regardless of what happens, and always help others.
Very good, JJ. Let's help everyone. I'm sure that later they will also help us rebuild the village once all this water dries up and the village is completely free of water again. I hope that the destruction did not cause a total loss of all the houses in the village.
Guys, finally the tsunamis have passed. Mikey and I are fine. And now it's time to fix everything that happened in the village and save the villagers who show up here needing help. It was really a giant adventure today, and also very scary. Thanks for watching another video on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I hope to see you soon in the next video on the channel. Goodbye.